vector Ox equals 2a plus b and Oy equals 4a plus 3b. XYZ is a straight line and XY is to YZ equals 2 is to 3. So that is, if you had this XY, so that's 2, then this would be 3. Express the vector OZ in terms of A and B. Give your answer in its simplest form. So we can start with, if I were to write, like what is XY? So XY, now XY would be, we can write XY as OX plus XY equals OY. So we can write OX plus XY equals OY. And therefore we have to find what XY is. So we can write now OX we've been given. So we will write XY equals OY minus OX, and that equals, so OY we can write as 4a plus 3b, that is given to us, and minus OX, so that is minus of 2a plus b. So that equals 4a plus 3b minus 2a minus b, and that equals 4a minus 2a is twice of a and plus twice of b. So we know XY now. So the next step is we have to get what YZ is, because you see YZ, OY plus YZ equals OZ. So in here we can write OY plus YZ equals OZ. And that's what we're trying to get to. So we got XY, and now we know that XY ratio to YZ. So we can write XY divided by YZ equals 2 out of 3. So here we got XY. So we have to find YZ. So YZ would be 3 out of 2 XY. So YZ would be 3 out of 2 XY. So what I can write is, we can use the value of XY we got here. So we can write YZ equals 3 out of 2 and times twice of A plus twice of B, and that equals, you see the 2 cancels out, so we are left with 3 times A plus B, and you can write it as thrice of A, 3A plus 3B. So that's YZ. We found what YZ is. So we know what OY is. And so OY plus YZ equals OZ. So OY, finally, the final bit. So if I say OY plus YZ, and that would equals OZ. So OY plus YZ equals, OY is given to us 4A plus 3B, 4A plus 3B, and then plus YZ, and YZ is plus 3A plus 3B, and that equals 4a plus 3a is 7a plus 3b plus 3b, b is a vector, sorry, 3b plus 3b equals 6b, and that equals OZ. So OZ in terms of a and b would be 7a plus 6b.